Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the KWF. We have one dynamite of a main event for you tonight, an 8-man elimination match featuring the KWF Heavyweight Champion as well as many other highlights. It's gonna be crazy. On his way here now, Officer Tiny making his way to the ring. A former KWF heavyweight champion is Officer Tiny. He also happens to be very good friends with one other man in this match, former KWF heavyweight champion Ken Carnage. Or at least the two used to be very good friends. The status of that friendship is currently unknown to me. Oh, my brother. Devon Dudley making his way to the ring. Now, you have to believe that the victor of this eight-man elimination match, easy for me to say. You have to believe that the winner of this eight-man elimination match will have quite the claim to number one contendership, especially seeing as how the champion himself is in the match. Which man is going to outlast 7 other men tonight?
North Carolina, weighing in at 242 pounds, Trevor.
And here comes Tector. Don't sleep on Tector. He is a clutch hitter. And on any given night, he could beat almost anyone. Are spurs legal? He's got spurs on his boots. Somebody gonna make him take those off? I'm not sure that's safe. I'm just saying. And you all know what those horns mean. It's John Cena. A 17-time world champion is John Cena. 17-time world champion in the WWE. How we managed to get him to come and compete here in the KWF, I do not know, but I am interested to see what happens.
Weighing in at 100 pounds, the Super
Former KWF Heavyweight Champion Stitch making his way to the ring.
From parts unknown, weighing in at 300 pounds, the Prince of the Samurai.
And another former champion in Vegeta.
From New York, weighing in at 219 pounds, Taylor.
And now Toro making his way to the ring. A man who's not yet had the opportunity to hold the KWF Heavyweight Championship. And you know that he would absolutely love to call himself champion. Toro not exactly trading niceties with the fans there.
And their opponent from Fairfield, Connecticut, weighing in at 288 pounds, Karnage.
Ken Carnage making his way to the ring. Last week, Carnage went one-on-one with Angelo Dawkins. His treatment of Angelo after beating him was less than sportsmanlike. Carnage has not had the best of attitudes as of late. Not that he was ever a beacon of positivity. The man is positively ornery and not necessarily all that fun to be around. He looks like he came here with a purpose tonight. I think it's safe to say the former champ is focused. I also think it's safe to say I'm glad I'm not in the ring. And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. I want to apologize. I was my notes were not correct when I was told that the champion would be in this matchup. That was a miscommunication. Everything else that I said does still stand, though. The winner of this matchup has a good claim on the #1 contendership status. Oof, and Cena really putting Karnage into the corner there as Toro goes for a pin on Devon Dudley. And Karnage got Tector. Oh, Karnage with a spear on Officer Tiny. Again, not sure about their friendship. It may be strained after that spear. That looked ugly. Oh, and Tiny with the roll-up. Tiny was playing possum there, but Karnage kicked out. Tiny showing off. Not a good idea. Oh, Karnage went for the float over DDT, but Tiny fought out of it. And Tiny with that forearm. Stitch is manhandling John Cena on the outside as Tector takes it to Vegeta. Officer Tiny going to the top rope. What are we going to see now? What is this springboard going to do? Hey, wait. Whoa, he went for something, but he crashed and burned. And now Karnage with that big right hand spins him around, goes into the rear naked choke. Is he going to choke out his friend? I mean, I would have put it past him, honestly. Cena locking up with Vegeta on the outside, and Tiny has fought his way out of that hold. Oh, and Karnage with that big right hand just drops him. Oh, and a stomp to Officer Tiny. Karnage going in for the pin. 1, 2, and Tiny kicks out. He's not done yet. Meanwhile, on the outside, Cena manhandling Tector and now going after Stitch while Vegeta goes for the pin on Toro. Oh, and a kick to the face by Officer Tiny. Karnage bouncing Officer Tiny's head like a basketball. Vegeta battling away from Toro there. And Tector sent to the ring. And Dragon Screw from Officer Tiny. He is not interested in whatever Karnage had in mind. Oh, and nice kicks there from Officer Tiny. Now what's he doing? Oh, he's going to try and dislocate Karnage's shoulder. Or wrist, rather, excuse me. Looks like Toro going for a pin there. 1, 2, and Devon kicks out. Ooh. And Cena and Stitch locking it up. Karnage just stomped on the face of his friend Tiny, and now he's got him in a camel clutch-like maneuver. Just yanking back on the head. Oh, Tiny managed to get out. Tiny battled out of that hole. Oh, nice forearm from Tiny in for the pin. Going for the pin on Karnage. And Karnage kicks out. Meanwhile, Toro sending Tector into the bricks on the outside. Oh, big clothesline from Officer Tiny. What does Tiny have planned here? Oh, running shin strike from Ken Karnage onto Officer Tiny. Oh, and now we're seeing strikes from Karnage. Oh, and that gut shot sent Tiny off his feet. The Karnage going for an armbar here, or arm breaker rather. Is Tiny going to tap out? Meanwhile, chaos is just ensuing on the outside of the ring. Every man fighting for an upper hand, and Tiny able to battle. It looks like Tiny's been busted open at some point. I'm not sure which blow from Karnage would have done that, but Tiny was definitely bleeding. And DDT from Tiny. And Devon sends Stitch for the ride. Hector's got a ladder. I don't know what he's going to do with that. Devon with a camel clutch on Vegeta. Meanwhile, Toro reading the crowd, the riot act, while Carnage locks in the ring-assisted figure 4. Absolute pandemonium. Vegeta and Hector are going at it in the ring. Carnage is just kind of walking around there, letting everybody do their thing. Cena and Stitch on the outside, Devon and Toro, and looks like Tiny. Oh, Vegeta decides to go after Carnage, looks like. What's he going to do? And that's a Death Valley driver right there. 2, Cena went for the pin on Stitch, but did not get it. Vegeta going after Devon now. Nice slam there. Nice senton drop from Vegeta going for the pin on Devon. And he gets the pin on Devon. But Carnage is right there to intercept him. Meanwhile, Officer Tiny got the pin on Toro. We're starting to drop them like flies. Pele kick from Vegeta to Carnage. Wheelbarrow facebuster. Meanwhile, oh, and Cena with a facebuster to Stitch on the bricks. Nice clothesline there. Oh. And Vegeta with a brutal combination of strikes. Brainbuster from Vegeta. Meanwhile, there's a double team maneuver between Cena and Hector on Stitch. Oh, and there's a senton drop from Vegeta onto Carnage. But the ref is distracted with Hector's submission attempt. And Stitch is battling out. And Carnage kicks out. That was a long time to wait for the pinfall to start, I must say. And now Officer Tiny going after Vegeta, but Carnage wasn't done with Officer Vegeta, with Vegeta rather, but John Cena has other plans for him. And Hector has been eliminated. Vegeta going for the pin on John Cena. 2, and Cena kicks out. And a senton bomb. 1, 2, and that's it. Carnage goes into the ring, but Vegeta is not surprised by him. Stitch sends Officer Tiny careening to the outside. Oh, and Stitch with that springboard forearm to Carnage. And going for the pin. And Carnage kicks out. Vegeta hamming it up for the crowd just a little bit. Stitch with a back elbow there on Vegeta, and Carnage has him. Shoots him into the rope. Up and spear to Stitch. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and Stitch kicks out. And Carnage is not happy with the speed of the referee's count. Not happy at all. And the Carnage clutch. Carnage going for the Carnage clutch. Will Stitch tap out? Does Stitch even feel pain? Stitch does tap. His Stitch taps out. Meanwhile, on the outside, Officer Tiny is taking it to Vegeta. And feast your eyes. In for the pin goes Officer Tiny. 1, 2, and 3. And we're down to the two friends. Oh! Oh, Tiny rolls into the ring and catches a Karnage kick immediately. 1, 2, and 3. Ken Karnage victorious in this 8-man elimination match. A lot of action in this matchup, but there could only be one victor. Eight gladiators, but only one man walked out of the arena tonight, and it's that man.